Hey guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do your choice number 3 for your pick a card reading for the new year. Woo! I'm reading for 2020, but if you find this at a different time, that's totally fine. This is timeless. Before we begin, in the description box, you'll find my introduction video along with a playlist showing each pick a card numbers. So if you just happen to stumble upon this video and you didn't actually get a pick a number and you want to, go into that description box and you will find that link. This is a general reading, so if it resonates with you, woo, I'm super stoked. But make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also comment below, let me know if it does resonate with you. Also, if love becomes a part of the reading, my default is reading it to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she, she's can be he's, he, she, them, they, whatever is going on in your life. So let's get started. Today's reading is going to be done on the deck, the A.E. Waite tarot deck. So I'm going to have to be really careful, guys. I just cut my finger earlier this morning and I didn't want you guys to be staring at a Band-Aid. So I'm just being very ginger. That's why I'm usually pretty aggressive with these, with shuffling. And I'm just being very ginger. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're not going to do any sort of flyaway cards. These are all going to be cut into 13 different stacks. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is this is your year card, your overall year. And then we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and then December. Okay, so let me just kind of adjust this. All right, so I am going to do your months and then we'll do the year card for the last, for the reveal. So your January is going to be 6 of Pentacles. Very cool energy. Then February is going to be 4 of Pentacles. March is going to be King of Swords. April is going to be Ace of Wands. May is going to be Strength. Very cool. June is going to be Page of Swords. July is going to be the Star. Very cool. August, the Moon. Oh, wow. Star, the Moon. September is going to be 8 of Swords. October is going to be Page of Wands. November, the Hermit. And then December, the World. Very cool ending. And you have quite a few major arcanas so far. So you have a total of 5. Your Strength, the Star, the Moon, the Hermit, the World. This is really good. Okay, so now your overall year card is going to be Queen of Wands. Wow, this is going to be a great year for you. Wow. With the Queen of Wands, she's all about passion, fire, being driven, and a social butterfly, and is just a fiery person. So this can be, if you are a fire sign or have fire sign in your zodiac, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, this is going to be like your year. Like this is going to be a celebration of your year, and it's going to be really celebrating those fiery aspects of yourself. So really, like honestly, just with the energy that's going on, a really good year. This is going to be awesome for you. So let's start with January. So January is going to be Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving and being just being very generous. And as you can see, and fair as well, because this is like a karma card as well. So during January, I know after the holidays, it's a little tough, but you want to make sure that you are doing stuff that is giving back to others. This can be going through your closet and going and donating some clothes or donating objects around your home. Or volunteering, spending time at different various nonprofits, and be good at giving back to your community. So if you are, you have a tight budget, I'm sorry, I'm like having problems with words. If you have like a tight budget right now, it is time to actually find a different way to give back to your community. So, but if you do have the resources to do it, do give. January is a good setup for your karmic year, especially with some of the cards on the end. You really want to set yourself up. When you have the abundance, you need to be sharing it. Now here's and I said that you need to be sharing it. And then February is the Four of Pentacles. Now this is being stingy. This is like the opposite of giving and wanting to do charity. As you can see, this guy, he has Three of the Pentacles that he's holding on tight, or he is putting his feet on them so no one can take them. So this is also holding on to grudges. This is holding on to emotional baggage. So really in February, it's time to release what you're holding on to. It might also be something that maybe you are being a little bit too generous with your money, and that might be like taking people out, like buying friends dinner or whatever. And this could be a sign that, you know, it's time to really focus on your own self. But I'm really feeling that this is more of a like personal baggage thing. And I think something's going to happen in February that's going to bring up those issues, and you're really going to have to address it, and you're really going to have to let it go, which leads us into March. And this is the King of Swords, and he is very much a dry sense of humor person that isn't fluffy, that isn't funny, he might seem too serious, but the fact of the matter is that he likes to get the job done, and he's very straight to the point, does not beat around the bush at all. And I feel like that is kind of what this is going into. So I feel like at least with the maybe the baggages that are coming in on February, or the past issues, I think you're really going to address it. And really cut the BS out of your life. Now, this can also be signifying someone in your life. Now, this is a masculine energy, but it's also an air sign. So with the air signs, that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So this can be someone that is coming into your life and is going to be a part of it. Now, if you're single, this is curious because we have the Queen of Wands as your year card, and then the King of Swords is coming in March. So that's why I'm like, this can be a partner. This can be it, but this can be also an attitude of just being like, nope, I'm not going to deal with anyone's BS. All right, now we have for April, the Ace of Wands. Now, this is a passionate card. So again, like I said with the couples right here, this can be also the start of a relationship. This person might have entered in March, and this is the start of the romance. Now, I say romance, I'm thinking passion. Like this is a physical attraction, but this can also be a start of something like a business or something that you are really passionate about. Maybe you started a new community club, like an art club, or something of that sort, and you start it in April and it really ignites your passion. Or just finding something that you really like to do. You know, it's something that is starting because it is an Ace of Wands, and wands are all about passion. So this can be a romantic passion, like a fling that's starting, or something that you're very passionate about. So very cool energy like this. When spring is coming, this is going to be really, really cool energy. Now we have in May, this is strength. So I feel like you're going to have some adversity. Whenever I get strength, I feel like it's a confirmation that you are strong and that you do have the strength to overcome anything. But I also feel like it's a reminder that because you're going to face adversity. Now, this can be in May, but I feel like it might be May or June that this is going to happen. So just know in May that you need to celebrate your strength and know that you are strong. This is a huge energy. This is your first major arcana of the year. So you just want to make sure that you are all about it and that you are celebrating and strengthening yourself. So maybe you're having this fling and whatnot, but that person does not complete you. You complete yourself. And that's kind of the thing where you want to make sure that you're really honed in on yourself and not others in that aspect. All right, and then June we have Page of Swords. Now, I'm getting this kind of message with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords that something is going on with this energy. The Page of Swords this can definitely be a person, and it's usually like a young person that is like an air sign. But this is also a message. And Page of Swords is a delayed message. So I feel, at least with this strength, is that you're waiting for something and you're thinking that, oh yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen in June. Well, no. It feels like June's going to be a chock full of delayed messages. And I feel like it's not going to be stagnant energy, but it kind of will feel like that, where you're just waiting for an answer or you're waiting for something to happen that's going to go forward with whatever's going on in your year. Page of Swords is also the card of someone that's looking, that's not, I hate to use the word stalking, but it's someone that's watching you from social media. And this can be also you. Maybe that something happened with the King of Swords or a relationship, and you're really starting to quote unquote stalk people online and see what they're up to. And I feel like you really, you might need to do that in order to let go of stuff, because you do have that baggage. And I feel like with whatever is happening in June, July, you have the Star, and the Star is all about spiritual healing. This is one of the coolest and most spiritual cards you can get, because this is the pool of consciousness. That it's such great imagery, and it's so dreamy and just like cosmic. So I feel like you're going to start to heal on things that you might have thought you've already healed on. So you're opening new wounds and you're really trying to clean out everything in order to grow. And I feel with the star that is definitely going to happen. Now, this really correlates with that strength card because I feel like you really need to make sure that you have the strength and that you have all of this, because this emotional healing and spiritual healing is going to happen in July. Now, in August, we have the moon. The moon is such an interesting card. A lot of times it means, like in traditional sense, illusion. What something appears isn't as it appears. It's very a mysterious card. So whenever I get this card, what my intuition is with the moon is that tarot is pretty much telling you, like, no, like, I'm not going to tell you what it is. And I feel like this is something where it's like you have to find out what is going to happen. So I feel like there's going to be, in August, a lot of stuff that's going to seem really maybe out of place or really weird. I think you're going to have really weird synchronicities, and it's just going to be very strange. And I think once you get out of this kind of moonish energy, then I think you're going to start to see things a little bit more clearer. But I feel like it's going to be a very interesting time in August. And I can't really tell you what's going to happen or anything else because, again, it's just it's just mystery. So August is going to be interesting for you. And that's another major arcana. So we have May, July, August. September. September is 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is feeling trapped. This is an energy of feeling that you're completely trapped in a situation, but you can escape. If we look at the imagery, this person thinks that they're surrounded by swords, but they aren't. And the wrapping, like the ropes, are pretty loose. She can get out of this. And she can take the bandana or the cloth off of her eyes and really see the truth of things. And water is another aspect too, with our beautiful star energy and the moon with the crawfish coming out of it. So I feel like you're going to come out of this star and moon energy, and I think you're going to get this like fresh new perspective, but then you're going to feel trapped in your own ways. And I honestly feel like this is going to come back to this 4 of Pentacles energy, where whatever you're holding on to, you are trapped in it, but you can get out of this. And I feel like this is going to be something that you are really going to experience in September, that you're either going to get out of this or you're just going to be forever trapped. And I feel like this is a really big turning point for you. So October is Page of Wands. You have another page. So this can signify a young person that is a fire sign. And like I said, the fire signs is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is also a message of passion, because it is wands. So I feel like with your Queen of Wands energy, there's going to be something that ignites with this Ace of Wands. Whatever this passion that gets ignited in April, you're really going to get a message about it. So be open in October for those messages. Now, I feel like with how your year is going, this is not surprising for November. So November is the Hermit, and the Hermit is about a magician or a wizard that is out in the snow and is trying to find what he's looking for. We don't know what he's looking for. And then there is the light that's coming in there. And interesting enough, it kind of looks like the star. that's in the lantern. So this is going to be, I really feel like you are on a spiritual journey already. And I feel like with the Hermit and the searching, I think in November of this year, that you are really going to find or try to find what makes you, what fuels your fire. Because again, we have this Queen of Wands energy, and I feel like you have a fire that's within yourself, and I feel like the flame needs just more kindling. And I feel like this is what is going to be your spiritual kindling, is what's going to happen in November. You're going to be really soul searching and trying to find aspects of yourself to get that fire back. And I'm not saying that the fire is gone or anything, but I feel like you have the potential of doing so much. And this year is going to be about finding yourself and finding that passion. So this is going to be a big year for you in the sense of I'm getting like a spiritual and self sense. And then we're ending on December as the world. Okay, guys, this is awesome because the world is another major arcana. So we have the Hermit, that's a major arcana. And then you're ending with the world. So in the major arcana, the whole story is it starts with the Fool, and it's the Fool's journey. And so at the world is the ending of the major arcana. This is when we have gathered all of our knowledge from what we have learned through the whole Fool's journey, and we are now complete. The cycle has ended. So I feel like December is going to be excellent for you because you are going to be getting that completion. Now, I'm talking about a spiritual journey that's happening this year, and I totally believe that this is going to be a big spiritual journey for you. Now, with the world, it doesn't mean that this spiritual journey is going to end in December. That is not the case. This is the ending of the cycle of what is happening in this. What energy that is going to be brought up in here where you're going to need strength and you're going to do the spiritual healing with Star, and then you have the mysterious moon. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. Now, and I feel like it's going to be resolved in some sort of sense, and you're going to get some sort of completion out of it. And I feel like with this Hermit, it might be also, if you are a single person and you're looking for love, I'm seeing a fling. I'm seeing something that is not romance in the way that you want a long-term romance. What I'm seeing is personal growth, and you are on the way into finding that special person. And I say that because we have the Hermit. The Hermit is a lone figure. This is also about being alone. So I feel like if you are single and you're like, oh, this is my year, woo. I don't think that this is the year of romance, unfortunately. I think you're going to have a lot of fun and you're going to really grow as a person. And with the Hermit being followed by the world, I feel like this lonely journey, and I say lonely in the sense that you are alone. You are doing this for yourself, and you are building yourself up. And I feel like with the world, this is going to be done in the sense if you are single. I feel like the next year is going to be a new start of things, and it's going to be bigger and better stuff. And I feel, at least in my gut, that the next year after this world, because you have put in the time and the work of spiritual healing, that this person that is everything that you wanted, that you are trying to manifest, that's on your vision board, is going to be coming. I am sure of it. And I think the biggest part of that is because you have this Queen of Wands energy. There is such a passionate and a fire. And I feel like maybe the past couple years, there's still that fire, but it's been slowly getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's time to really build that fire up this year and really get some spiritual growth. Unblock yourself. Know that you are not trapped in whatever you're doing, that you can escape it. And listen to messages, because you are going to be getting 2 messages from messengers, the pages. But really cool energy. It's a really good, like, assorted amount too. It's a really kind of good balance. And just overall looking at the cards, I'm not feeling anything that is super negative. It's just a lot of personal growth. That was my cat. All right, guys. Well, that is it for this video. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if it resonated with you. This is going to be up for a long time, so you can definitely throughout the year come back and see if any of this resonates with you. And if you do, make sure you do comment below. Tell me, yeah, like that was totally right. Like what happened in July, or, the strength. I do have the strength, that just come back to the video, watch it over, and just let me know. Let me know what's going on and if it resonates with you. All right, guys, that is it. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.